So what do we mean by integrated therapy? Integrating or embedding therapies in the classroom is routine practice for some and a foreign idea to others. It requires the belief by all team members that it is the right thing to do. Integrated therapies bring the therapists occupational, physical, and speech and language into the early childhood program in order to share their expertise and provide support services to the children. With the support of administration and the commitment of all staff, support services are built into the child's daily routine. The benefit to all children is well worth the investment of time required for team planning. Therapists benefit from seeing children with individualized education plans in environments such as classroom, playground, gym, and cafeteria. Teachers and parents benefit from seeing how to incorporate therapy techniques and goals into everyday activities. Children benefit from learning with their peers, not being pulled out of the learning environment, but instead learning from experts in the classroom. Achieving their individual goals by the added component of therapy, they continue to also learn from their classmates who are more closely associated with their learning level. Friendships are important pieces of the learning process and make learning concepts more functional, meaningful, and easier to generalize when the environment is the same as their peers. Please watch as we see how school districts in Illinois have developed their teams, built in planning time, and worked together in the best interest of all children. They show us how integrated therapies and teamwork equals success.
I just believe integrated therapies are really what's best for kids developmentally. I think isolating children out of their regular preschool environment, it doesn't make sense on a number of different levels, developmentally, instructionally, as far as their social emotional development. We want kids to have natural, realistic support, and I have never agreed with pulling kids out of the classroom, particularly in preschool.
The benefits of integrated therapy are huge. I think the children with special needs, with IEPs, really learn from the typically developing students in a variety of ways, whether it's on the playground, during center time, just with language, working together, negotiating, problem solving. You know, those kids with are typically developing are good role models, and they help the students, and with the teacher or therapist kind of jumping in and helping them in certain situations using their words and just kind of highlighting the skills of the typically developing kids and just helping kids with IEPs. I think there's a huge benefit.
Being in a classroom and providing services in there, teamwork is very important. The fact that we're all together, I find that it just lends itself to teaming. I had to work harder when I would pull a child out of a classroom and try to figure out what they're doing in the classroom and try to be a team member with a classroom teacher. But the fact that I'm providing my services in there, I find that it just lends itself to, what are you doing today? Oh, this can support some of the skills that I have for that child. The setting itself, I think, lends to teamwork. You do have to set aside time, and you have to be pretty diligent about saying, okay, we'll meet once a week. It could be 15 minutes, but just to take that time. And it doesn't have to be a long amount of time. Sometimes you could just say things in the classroom, how can we change this next time? Oops, that one didn't work out well, let's try this. So in some ways, it's actually reduced the amount of time that you have to sit and have a meeting outside of the classroom.
One of the big benefits of doing the integrated therapy model is that you have natural peer models, it's contextual, and you're not pulling them out of their educational environment, which is why they're in school. It's to learn, a variety of social skills and play skills and motor skills. So it makes sense to facilitate that rather than separate them from that kind of thing. So clearly it benefits our students with their IEPs because they're getting their services without missing out on all the other opportunities. And also for kids who may be a little bit behind but not enough to qualify for an IEP, or for kids who have, some really minor issues, we can pull them into a small group. We can give them a little nudge in the right direction without having to, go through a lot of paperwork and we're here to support the team. There's a lot of teacher instruction and teacher assistance instruction and carryover and facilitation. And because they're in there with us and they see what they're doing and what we're doing with them, then they're able to carry that over every day when we're not there.
Well, I think pushing in is a really helpful way to kind of see the whole picture of kids. And it's really nice that with the creative curriculum, the teachers kind of plan a theme every couple weeks. So I try and find one or two things that relates to what the kids are working on. So if they're studying about bugs, we're playing a game with bugs and they're using tongs to put the bugs in different places or something like that. Scheduling can be a little tricky, but I think there are a lot of opportunities just in the regular classroom day to work on signing in, work on manipulative activities.
I think the parents do take some of the therapies that they see in the classroom when they come in for those days, or we have good communication with them when they pick up and drop off. I think they use some of the things that they see on those parent participation days, and they can take it home and they work with that, or we send notes home in notebooks and let them know what we're working on and what would be helpful at home. I like the fact that the parents are so involved because it helps with therapy carryover at home. I've worked in both the blended classroom like this, where you can go in and integrate the therapies, and I've done just pull out. And I've noticed that the children that I'm in there with the classroom with this blended integrated therapy, as a speech therapist, I get so much more from them, because the little ones that come in and some of them don't have any language, or they're speaking in one-word sentences, they see these older kids or these kids that have more language, and they want to be like these older kids, so they start modeling them and mimicking them, and then their language just explodes. So it's wonderful as a speech therapist. I love the model that we do, and it's easier for me to get more out of them this way.
As far as accomplishing, the plan, it is hard to get in team time, particularly with your related service staff when they are scattered throughout many different districts. They're serving, they could serve up to 6 different sections of early childhood, depending on what their assignment is. So we have a formal monthly team meeting that I'm involved with, and each individual teacher kind of sets their own team meeting that should be weekly. Luckily we have email. I think a lot is done over email these days, and sometimes we are eating lunch and we are planning. So, but I think once you get a good structure going, and this is your plan for the month, and just adding in those other related service supports and how those are going to look within your unit or within your theme, I think it's made a big difference in planning, moving from that kind of old model of doing weekly themes and weekly units to let's look at doing this for 3 weeks. Let's look at this for doing a month. I think our therapists have had a much easier time adding pieces in because we're not switching things on a weekly basis any longer.
I work with a speech and language pathologist, an occupational therapist, and the physical therapist, and we try to meet, they're here on different days, but we do have a day where we do meet to talk about our theme, to talk about what we're going to do for the month. We follow creative curriculum along with Tony Linder's Read, Play, Learn curriculum. So we choose a book and we read that book for 3 to 4 weeks, and it could be one of Tony Linder's books, or we could choose our own book and kind of base our theme around that. So we'll have a good 45-minute, hour meeting, I would say, once a month, to just really, hash it out and plan our centers, what we're going to do in each of the centers, and we each know kind of the goals that we're focusing on. So we'll really plan it out. We'll put it on a form, and then every week we kind of touch base and say, if something in a certain center wasn't working out, how could we add things to it? How could we change it? Those kinds of things, just touching base and making sure we're on the same page. And the therapists I work with are wonderful. They just jump right in to all activities throughout the day. First thing, we go to the playground just to get that extra energy, and it's something that the kids look forward to in the beginning of the day. And everyone comes outside with us. Speech works on, her goals, requesting, asking for help on the swing, those kinds of things. And obviously our physical therapist is out there working on, balance, coordination, things like that. And then when we come inside for circle time, the speech is right in there with me working on any of her goals, vocabulary or questions within the story and certain sounds that she's working on. And our OT even will run, sometimes does a circle time once a week.
We go ahead and build in a lot of time for the therapists and for everybody on the team to go ahead and talk about what the kids are working on so that everybody's well aware of that and can go ahead and make adaptations as needed and can talk and can problem solve some of the different kinds of things that they're going ahead and seeing in the classroom. So it's really important for me to go ahead and allow that time and not make sure that I'm planning something else in time when it's actually dedicated to true collaboration time.
Our therapists join us on all our activities throughout the day. If we go on a field trip, they're on field trips with us. If we go out on the playground, they're out on the playground with us. Our physical therapist in the fall will come out with wheelbarrows and rakes, and she will, find a way to integrate the goals for her students and do an activity like that that's just fun, making leaf piles and, falling in them, jumping in them. The occupational therapist also joins us outside as well as speech. And we just kind of, we go where the children are, we meet them where they are. So it is a balancing act that you have to engage in to make sure that you see your kids, they get their service minutes, and that you don't interrupt their play, that they are self-directed.
I don't do as much pull-out anymore. Some of the more severe phonological cases I'll pull out because they kind of need to hear their sounds, but if I can get them during that choice time with the groups, it's awesome. And they're motivated because I just kind of try to follow them where their interest areas lie, and they're motivated. I don't have to think of activities for them to be motivated by. They've already have them in the classroom.
I've been in the clinical setting, I've been in pull-out services, I've done push-in in 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade. And when I initially started, I had children that would just come here, parents would bring them, and I have a little group in my speech room. And it is so much more dynamic being in a classroom, and I've learned so much from it. Never too old to learn.
I think it's important to have embedded and integrated therapies in the classroom because it allows the kids to get a more well-rounded time when they're working on some of these skills. A lot of these kids, it allows for the collaboration between the teachers and the therapists that are working with them, so the teachers are much more aware of the things that the kids are working on and can actually allow for more time to practice some of those skills even when a therapist isn't present in the classroom. So it allows for that. It also allows to go ahead and have the kids learning the skills in the most natural environment. So when they're going ahead and inside the classroom actually working on practicing some of the skills, it's much better place to go ahead and be working on some of these skills to generalize them rather than going ahead and having them done in a separate sort of place and then having to try and carry over that information into another setting. And as far as for training for the staff, what we go ahead and do is it's really important, especially sometimes with occupational therapy and physical therapy, for our therapists to actually do some training with our teachers so that we can make sure that they're going ahead and using the same sort of trainings and therapies that they would be used to using and that the teacher's really familiar with them.
I have seen providing services in more of a pull-out manner and not seeing the generalization of the speech or the language skills that I've been working on. I love reading research, and all the research is telling us have it in the functional setting. These children need to see how to use it in the functional setting. They will use it here and literally walk down the hall with their parents doing something, and I don't see them carrying it over. But when I'm in a classroom and supporting the service and supporting the skills that I'm working on there, they're using it functionally. They get it. So, and research does show us that for little children especially, supporting it in the functional setting is where we get the generalization of that skill. I was leery about it at first. I will not say that I bought into it right away. But I have seen, because I've done it for quite a few years now, the progress I am making has not been hindered at all by blending it into the program. In fact, if anything, it has improved it.
You know, when I think of what the conditions of learning are for children, it really plays into what the benefits of integrated therapy are. And those conditions are that they be engaged in what they're doing, that they have, you know, like a concrete, you know, reference to what the concepts that they're learning about or the skills that they're learning, that it should be in a meaningful, you know, real-world environment, that they can practice and they can make mistakes, that they can move while they're learning, that they have modeling, and just that it's really embedded in a meaningful context, that it's in a real-world context. And the benefit of having the therapies integrated in my classroom is that they get that.
You do have to give up some control, and you do have to at times say, that's the moment, I can teach it there. I would recommend to them, try it first, and you will see so many teachable moments. They are there. You didn't necessarily have to structure it to have that teachable moment, but they come, and they come in a functional setting which will help you then to have that child to generalize. I would just say, go out there and try it, and be creative when you do it.
One thing that we're careful about during our center time is that the kids aren't interrupted and pulled throughout various times of the day or very frequently throughout the week. I think you can get so much from a child just through following their lead and the natural just idea of play, and you can get so many things through their play. And if it's absolutely necessary that we have to pull, which it doesn't happen very often, but we'll try to take them during a time, during maybe a transition time during the centers, or a downtime, maybe after snack time. And we always give them warnings and tell them ahead of time. And but most often we make sure that the play isn't interrupted, because we can gain so many things from just following their lead and just the nature of their play.
We just kind of make a plan. Before IEP meetings, we all get together as a group and kind of decide where the priorities are, what the teachers see as a need versus what I see as a need, because it may not be the same, what the parents see as a need. And then we kind of come to a middle ground and work on that and kind of work on what we think is important. And it's also nice too as a team, because if I know the speech therapists are working on particular sounds or words, and we can incorporate that. If they're working on K, then we'll do kicking and, you know, kind of work on that kind of stuff. We do some co-treating, which is nice too, because then, you know, we can kind of get both things together at the same time, and they can do our stuff and we can do their stuff. It just makes for a much more fluid and holistic, child-driven kind of approach.
Sometimes the kids will be in certain areas and I will go to them. Let's say they're in the car area, you know, cars and blocks areas. I will go and I'll bring my masking tape and we'll make roads so that the kids are following their marker along the road. So at least I'm working on some eye-hand coordination with that. But then I'll also do a group where the kids come to see me. So encouraging them to come over, and they come over with peers. They don't come over by themselves, they come over with a group. I think that's an important part of it too.
The reactions that I've gotten from families who have children that are in a blended classroom where they see their therapies integrated into a typical classroom day is very positive. And I've also had the experience of working in both worlds. I've worked in a self-contained classroom as well as a classroom with special needs children or children with special needs, and typically developing peers. And you know, I think that overall, I think I've had people who've been in both experiences, parents that transitioned with me, and they're amazed because they really see a difference in their children from being in the environment. They really see them. It really helps scaffold their skills when they have the modeling.
I try not to interrupt their play by the fact, I know our OT has like a little choice center. I try to go and follow them into their choice centers. So, and they've known us, they get to know us. We're just kind of like playmates with them. So we get down on the ground and we play with them. It's not really an interruption. We can guide their play or let them guide us if they're having trouble thinking of something, we'll maybe suggest an idea, and then they'll take it to the next step. It's really, with the classroom and the therapies coming in the class, it's just a real natural kind of flow to the play.
If you're truly a play partner with a child and you engage them in their interests and you really listen to them and they really know that you're genuine with them, they want to be with you. And they want to see what you're doing. What are we doing today? Miss Ann, our occupational therapist, she's bombarded. She's with us 2 days a week, and she's bombarded with children who are fighting to get to her activity. It's really wonderful. And they see her, they're like, Miss Ann, Miss Kay, our speech therapist, they love her. Because she's just with them, she's down with them. They don't know that they're working on, language or sounds or articulation. They don't know that. They just know that they're with a partner, with a buddy. It's not therapy to them. It's being with somebody who cares about you and is interested in what you want to do and what you have to say.
When we're writing our IEPs for students and we're discussing how therapy works within an integrated model, within our blended program, we simply say, these are the designated minutes that a student is going to receive. But quite honestly, they're going to get more services because our therapists are in there the entire, 2-hour block or 2.5-hour block of time. I really have not ever had a problem I've been involved with early childhood for 7 years now. I have never had a problem with a parent not understanding that this is best practice, that their child is going to get, the best services that they can get. There are times that we may have to pull a student out of the classroom, whether it's due to space. Sometimes our motor groups get a little rambunctious, so we need to move those out in the hallway. Sometimes if it's a specific speech articulation need and it needs to be quiet, the therapist will remove them for a very short period of time, 10 to 15 minutes. But we don't really differentiate that in the IEP. It's all considered minutes inside of the general ed classroom, which is our blended program.
During our center time, we'll make sure if, I want to see a certain student or I'm working on specific goals and the speech path, maybe working on specific goals for a child, we'll kind of just read each other within the classroom, and I might go towards a dramatic play area because I'm working on those cooperative play skills, and the speech might, go towards a center that she can work on specific things with. So we kind of just know, I think, of course, when we meet as a team, we talk about those things, but when we're in the classroom, we'll just follow the child's lead, and we know what we're working on, and we can kind of integrate it with, with whatever the child's doing. It's planned, but it's flexible. So kind of have to be creative and kind of work together in that way.
In terms of communication with parents, it's pretty varied depending on the family and their comfort level. Often when the students are new, there's a lot more communication back and forth just because they're not sure about the whole thing and how it works. But as time goes on, they get much more comfortable and they know the team and they see progress and they're much more comfortable with that. We do email and notes home, and I think the teachers do like their weekly thing of what they did, and they include pictures. As therapists, we'll send home exercise programs for the summer, or things, hey, these are some fun things you can do with your kid that'll work on some areas that they might need.
It takes more team planning. It takes more input from others and considering what others have to add to that team, sharing responsibilities. So I think something that's really important is to go over the roles and responsibilities and who's responsible for every aspect of your day. And that's something that StarNet in our region has helped us with, and I really utilize that approach in both of my districts as far as how we're going to plan every minute of our day and who's responsible for that.
To collect the data that I use for the IEPs, I didn't have a hard time. I've been doing this for a while, and my system that I started probably about 6 or 7 years ago is I'm able to keep track of with a calendar of the dates that I see the children, the minutes that I use on a daily or weekly basis. And then I also keep track of the activities that I do with them and then the result of each of their activities. And I do that by having each of the child's goals written at the top of the piece of paper, almost like in a graph form. And then I'm able to go every week and say how I was able to work on that goal. Are they achieving it? Is this skill emerging, or it's not yet emerging?
As far as keeping data, I try and, be really organized, and, it can get kind of, I think, a little boring for the kids if all I'm doing is taking data and kind of drilling them on what they need to be doing. So, I try to incorporate some fun activities and then also take data on, the certain shapes that they're working on drawing, cutting, or if it's, requesting sensory breaks or monitoring that. So I try and record that and then put that into Excel so I can keep better track.
Personalities, you have to sort of see how you fit in. The way I fit into one teacher's classroom is not the way I'm fitting into the other one. So as we do have to look at our personalities and see how we can work together. However, throughout the day, I would say that I'm never not a part of something. I thought I would not be a part of something. So even when the teacher is teaching and I'm sitting back there with some of the children, I might be redirecting them. I might be taking data at that time. Is that child really listening or is that child not? And that also, we sort of share the goals. And I hope I don't ever feel that I own only speech language therapy goals. I also own goals for transition. I'm part of the team. And I think the classroom teacher knows what I'm working on, and even when I'm not there, then she sort of gets it. Oh, I better have Zachary say that word a couple of times. He didn't have that sound in it. Every single part of the day, I fit in, but I've had some great teachers to work with.
One of the best things about having integrated services inside of a preschool classroom, whether it's a blended classroom or a self-contained classroom, is really the benefit that it has for all the students. We have not only been able to do what we consider some preschool RTI, so enriching that child that may or may not have had exposure to fine motor, for example, color, cut, paste activities. Having that occupational therapist in the classroom doing small groups with kids, knowing all the kids in the classroom, has really prevented us from, in my opinion, wrongfully identifying kids as being delayed when they really have just lacked exposure. I see absolutely no downfall of having those services in a preschool classroom. And again, in my 7 years, I have never had a general ed parent or a parent of another student upset because those services were in there. If anything, it's increased our enrollment and has made our students better prepared for kindergarten. So I'm very happy with how that works and within the classroom.
I would say that the biggest thing to go ahead and just trying to start embedding therapy inside of the classroom is to really just go ahead and give it a try. I mean, sometimes when you get the teams together and the therapists to introduce to each other, just having that time to actually be in the classroom for the therapists to see what the teachers are doing and the teachers to see what the therapists are doing allows everybody to go ahead and feel much more comfortable and create that environment. I mean, I know that it can be difficult with scheduling and with other kinds of things like that, but we've gone ahead and managed to make it work.
I think if you're going to integrate therapy into the classroom as opposed to the old pull-out model, I think you just need to have an open mind. I think the teacher and the therapist have to work together so they don't feel like they're losing class time or losing learning time. That they know that all these things work together to make a better whole child.